Hello, I'm Milo for the Alice Trading Company. We're talking about how to make an origami owl. You can use any easily foldable paper for this project, or you can buy special origami paper at a craft store. There are many types. You will need a 6" by 6" piece of paper. It may or may not have color on one side and be white on the other. Initially, it doesn't hurt to experiment with something less expensive. Start by folding the paper in half diagonally. Unfold and refold in the other direction. Turn the paper over and fold it in half, making a rectangle. Unfold and do it again in the other direction. When you unfold it, you will now have crisscrossed your paper with guide creases. Turning the paper on one of its pointed edges, take the two opposing points on the sides and bring them in, folding the paper as you go. You have now made a diamond shape with one end being closed and the other open. Starting from the open end, fold the edges toward the center line, crease well, and unfold. Do this on the other side, and then turn over and do it on the back as well. Throughout this project, you will make folds that you will use as guides for other folds, possibly refolding in the opposite direction. After folding and unfolding these edges, fold the point on the closed end of the diamond down to the center line, using the top of your previous folds as guides. Unfold and see that you have now made some more guide creases. Taking the first layer of the open end, fold it up towards the top, gently working the guide creases to fold upwards. Be careful not to tear the paper. You will be folding some of your guide creases the opposite direction you had previously. Once you have folded and creased the flap up, turn the paper over and do the same thing on the other side. Now fold both flaps down, making a kite shape. The top of the kite is the closed end. Take these top edges and fold them in towards the center line on both sides. You now have an oblong diamond shape with two flaps folded in on the side. Take one of these flaps and gently fold it up, twisting out, lining up the lines in the flap with the fold on the front. You are making a wing. Once you have it in the position you like, press it into position well. You will then do the same action on the other side. Now you will make the head and beak. Fold the top or closed end at about 3/4 inch down towards the center fold. Then fold part of it at about a 1/4 inch mark back up towards the top. You are making a zigzag shape with the top point of the piece. The paper is growing rather thick, so you may use a hard object, like a chopstick, to press the paper more firmly. Finally, just below the upward fold of the beak, fold the whole top part down. Again, press the paper firmly. You will now make a small cut on the bottom, open front flap. The incision should be just about 1/2 inch and will form the claws, or legs, of the owl. Fold these two small pieces out at a slight downward angle. Finally, you will make two small incisions at very acute angles on the back of the head of the owl all the way towards the top. Then, fold these pieces up, creating the owl's ears. Practice makes perfect, and soon you will have a tree of owls. For more of our work, check out alicetc.com.